Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi FG, how are you? Hi Bernard, hi May, hello Elephant, hi BB, hi Butterfly, hi my baby, welcome. Hello Ariana, hi Koala, hello everyone, welcome. Hi Alice, hi Nacho, hello, hi Kimberly. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Danny. Hi Nacho, hello everyone. Hello Matthew, welcome. Hi Starfall, hi Kiki. Hello everyone tonight. Hi Jasmine. Hi Twin Soul, hi New Love. Hi M51. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Pure Heart, welcome. Hi Hot Sun. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. So if you're new here, welcome. To join the list, it is !join, no spaces in between, followed by your question to be added to the free list. If you get put into the lounge is like a wait list, where Nightbot is just a program that a real person chooses people at random from the lounge list to be put on the free list. If you are on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So I do post the timestamps in the description after the live is done. If you come back during the live, you can write !position to see where you are on the list, or !timestamps to see where your reading was if it's already been done. But yeah, Nightbot does provide some sort of entertainment in the chat as well by writing !magic and all that sort of thing. Is there a link to be the list? Hi, Tammy. Not quite sure what you're meaning by that question. Oh, !list, I guess. Exclamation mark list or exclamation mark. Pretty much all of the things is first. Just because Nightbot, like I said, is a program, not a person, so it's the only way you can pick up your questions. Like I said, I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out, but I'll switch the screen so we can get started. I was going to do Witchy Wednesday today, but I literally just got home. Oh man. Jamie, I hope you were able to watch your video today as well. I think Moonbeam fixed it, sent it to you again. Kritika, hello. What's coming towards Kritika and love right now? Guidance from the universe, please. Let's see. Hi, Rola Koala, hello. Let's see. What is coming towards Kritika and love? Ooh, Three of Cups. Getting out and mingling and connecting with other people. Getting yourself out there. What is Dee's future feelings towards Kritika? What are Dee's future feelings towards Kritika? And the Nine of Wands. I feel like Dee is a little defensive, even though they're putting down their guards a little bit, feeling more relaxed. There is still something going on there. My predictions often happen within 3 days. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. Thank you, love. Let's see. I'm gonna clarify that though. What is going on with Nine of Wands in the dark about these future feelings? Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're feeling vulnerable or not as confident in themselves right now or in the near future. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. What are D's next actions towards Kritika? What are D's next actions towards Kritika? The Ten of Cups is in the dark, so I don't know if there's like some issues going on, like some sort of domestic issues that's going on with them outside of what you know. Maybe you do know what's going on here. But they feel like they're juggling things around and making choices or trying to make their best foot forward. But it seems like their energy is really clouded right now in order to know what's really happening in the near future. But besides that, that is all D's energy. Your question was, what's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards Katika in love with the Three of Cups here in the light? Ooh. Okay, so there might be a really good one-night stand kind of thing. Maybe something quick and easy and fast. I don't know. Maybe it is D's energy wanting to come towards you, but nothing permanent, nothing, it's going to be long-lasting. I don't know. But it does seem to be like if you go out there, you're going to feel that sense of, the Empress can also be about your sexuality and that sort of thing, especially with the devil here, right? I do feel those sensual pleasures trying to come through, but may end as quickly as they come. D's energy is a little bit scattered all over the place. They do seem to be making some sort of decision that they haven't quite feel comfortable or confident about. So I feel like that's what's going on there. So I feel like this is a possibility of D. It could also be someone else coming into your energy. That is what I got with that one. Tammy, hello. What's my ex up to, including is he in a relationship? For Tammy, what's going on with Tammy's energy right now? What's going on with Tammy's energy right now regarding her ex? What is Tammy's ex up to right now? What is Tammy's ex up to right now? What is Tammy's ex up to right now? Sorry about that. I did not know my speaker was on. Okay. What is going on with Tammy's ex? What's going on with Tammy's ex? Very spirit guides, ancestors, angel of fae. They want to come and give Tammy a message about what's going on with her ex. I feel like he's keeping to himself right now. I feel like he's at a crossroads in the love department or relationship department. Not quite sure which direction he wants to go into or what's he gonna do about it. I feel like he's being pretty solo with the Hermit card here, even though it's in the dark. Let's see. Is Tammy's ex in a relationship? Is Tammy's ex in a relationship right now? The Strength card. Oh, let's see. Is Tammy's ex in a relationship right now? Queen of Cups is in the light. Is Tammy's ex thinking about Tammy? Is Tammy's ex thinking about Tammy? Is Tammy's ex thinking about Tammy? I don't know, because I don't feel like he's in an actual other relationship, but his love energy is strong. He's looking for his Queen of Cups. I feel like he's already had his Queen of Cups, so he's very emotionally supportive, very emotionally, very empathic, very in tune with our energy. Luck, time, and destiny seems to be on his side. We're thinking about you. Maybe the universe is pushing him towards you rather than others right now, but he does feel like that is definitely a difficult decision. That, let's see, what is going on with this energy? Why is the Hermit and the Lovers in the dark? Like Tammy's the Hermit's in light, right? I feel like he's being very solo with his thoughts and his ideas, and feels restricted, like he can't stop thinking about you, so he can't move on to another relationship. And that seems to be the challenge that is faced right now. But I feel like he's having a hard time coming back towards you for whatever reason, whatever happened between the two of you. But the universe is not allowing him to move on for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just bad karma or what's happening with that. Hi, Joy. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I just feel like in the current energy right now, he's just feeling a little bit stuck on what to do. Joy, thank you. Wanting to know about will be going out with anyone date-wise soon. Do I know this person? And what's his sign? Okay, so this is a love reading, right? Will Joy be going out with someone on a date anytime soon? Very curious, great guys, ancestors, angels, or fae. No, if Joy has been going out on a date anytime soon. Will Joy be going on a relationship? I don't know. I keep saying a wrong relationship, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh man, Joy. We need Joy's energy to come through. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the universe want to come and give Joy a message about will Joy be going on a date anytime soon? Joy be going on a date anytime soon? There we go. 6 of Cups and the 3. Oh man, I would say yes, at least for a one night stand. Oh man, I feel like you will. There's gonna be some sexual tension there for sure. I feel like it's someone that you know, like someone from your past. It could be someone from your school days past, an ex, a friend that you just know that you haven't dated. But someone from your past seems to be coming forward. I feel like you're gonna meet them at a social event of some sorts, or you're just going out somewhere. And yeah, there's gonna be that sexual tension for sure. Forgot to put boobies on him. I mean stickers on him, but you know. YouTube seems to be fine with male boobies. I just feel like y'all need to be covered. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like I need to take out more stickers. Who is this person? Who is this person coming towards Joy on a date? Who's coming towards Joy on a date? 10 of Cups is in the light, so I feel like they bring a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of excitement. I feel like they are the type of person to settle down and want a family. The Chariot is also in the light. You have a lot of cups here, so I am feeling like this energy that this person could be a water sign, like a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Who is this person coming towards Joy? Who is this person coming towards Joy? 10 of Swords. Why is the 10 of Swords in the dark? 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. I feel like this person is a water sign. You know, like I said, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like this person is trying to move forward, wants to find someone better than what they had before. So I don't know if there's been a falling out between the two of you, and he's healed from that and wants to come back, and he feels like he's more emotionally mature than they were before, or if they've left someone and they learned a lot of lessons with that person, and they're ready for to come towards you. But I feel like you do know them already, or they know of you somehow. And that's how it's gonna play out, it seems. I don't know. I feel like they're on the chariot though, so it may take some time. It may not be something fast, but it could take a bit of time. But it seems like it's coming. That's what I got. Love. General reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? Very spirit guides, their fae, the universe. Why can't I give love a message? Let's see. What does love need to know right now? For the Page of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you either getting some news or some sort of energy that's not really satisfying for you, or not the news you're wanting to hear, or if it's just a matter of someone not answering you at all to begin with. But I feel like if this was like a missed opportunity, you miss it for a good reason. Because I feel like missing this opportunity will lead you to someone else that wants to come into your energy. I feel like this person does want to come towards you in romance, right? There's a Nine of Cups. So I do feel that passion, that charming, flirty energy coming through. And they're seeking a deep connection with a commitment here, or a committed type of relationship. So I feel like whatever this missed opportunity is, I feel this may be like work or something. I don't know. Um, what does love need to know about this energy? What does love need to know about the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups, the light? The Ten of Swords. They've been going through some healing, but they're expanding their vision. You know, they got outside of their head. They're more into reality. They're trying to make some future plans, and I feel like they don't want their future to be alone. At the bottom of the deck is the Hangman, so I feel like they have shifted their perspectives, as well as the Justice, trying to find that equal balance with what they truly want and what they want in the future. And I feel like they're ready to find someone solid who wants a commitment. And that's what I got. I feel like they also want someone who has the same morals and values and that sort of thing regarding family too. That's what I got. Koala! What's Nadar's Pisces' true feelings and intentions towards... Let's see. For Koala, what are Nadir, am I saying that right? Nadir, the Pisces' true feelings and intentions towards Koala, the Aquarius. Let's see. We exchanged likes since months, and today he started talking to me like today for the first time. Ooh, nice. Great spirit guides, ancestors, angel Fae. What can give Koala a message about Nadar? What are their thoughts, feelings, and intention? Oh man, these two cards keep coming up a lot, and it's just try to shuffle again just to make sure that is the right energy. What are Nadir's future thoughts, feelings, and actions? What are their thoughts, feelings, and actions towards Koala? What are their thoughts, feelings, and actions towards Koala? With the Eight of Swords, I feel like they were just ready to expose themselves towards you. I feel like they do like the back and forth of the likes and what they see on your social media. The Knight of Wands, I feel like they were guarded. They weren't sure if they should contact you or not. I feel like there was a lot of hesitation. But they let down their guards and they decided to trust you and reach out to you to see what happens. The Knight of Swords is in the light, so I feel like they're ready to take action to connect with you, maybe get to know you a little bit better. They're definitely open to conversations with you now. I feel like they're not quite sure if this is like a love connection or just a social media connection or where this is going. but they do have ambition to figure out where it's going. That is what it what. Geneva, hello. What does Geneva need to know right now in general? What are Geneva's energies? Energy is what I want to say. I want to say a bunch of things all at once. I don't even know what it was. For Geneva, what does Geneva need to know right now? Very good spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and tell Geneva what she needs to know right now. For I don't know, I want to start with the Three of Pentacles because I just feel like there's this energy of things working out one way or another. But I feel this energy is like you accepting help or support or accepting resources or whatever that is from something or someone else to make it work though. So I'm not quite sure what your situation is right now. You have the Chariot in the dark, so I feel like right now you're kind of stagnant in your energy and not really moving in any direction. Maybe a little bit lost in your path and not quite sure which direction to take. I feel like that is really weighing you down with the Ten of Swords, like being stuck in your mind with all these feelings. Maybe you're feeling a little burnt out or drained. Whatever it is, I feel like there is support or help or someone you can lean on to help you out with this. It's just a matter of accepting it or reaching or you taking initiative and reaching out to it. Because I feel like the Ten of Cups energy is not going to just resolve itself. What is going on with this energy for Geneva? With the Ten of Cups in the dark. What is happening with Geneva? How is this going to play out with the Ten of Cups in the dark? Five of Cups. Yeah, make it harder before it gets better though. Five of Cups, I feel this emotional turmoil coming through or emotional challenges of some sorts. I feel like it's a matter of letting go of whatever you're focused on of what was instead of what could possibly be moving forward. The Four of Wands too, letting go that sense of control, allowing someone or something to come in and help you. That is what I got. Hello, what does the universe want me to know about my future life partner? What does hello need to know about our future life partner? What does the universe say about hello's future life partner? I feel if your future life partner, you're gonna have to boost your ego and bring out that animal instinct that you have. Step into that lioness energy, right? I feel like it comes with you boosting your strength, boosting your confidence, boosting your ego, in order to attract your future life partner towards you. There's a little bit of an imbalance here, lack of control with the Emperor here, Five of Swords. Wanting to, I don't know if this is a matter of you wanting to have the last word or trying to figure out what is what. Let's see. Who is this future life partner that hello needs to attract towards herself? What's going on with this? Justice is in the light, so I feel like once you boost your strength, your justice will turn back into the light. You'll have that balance, you'll have that good karma. It may come along the lines with you shifting your perspective in some sort of direction that's more positive, more balanced, more balance doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50. Right? I feel like life is never 50-50 no matter what you do, especially relationships. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I feel it's like letting go of fighting the battles that are not worth fighting, or letting go of some sort of control, or whatever that is. You don't have to like give up. You don't have to surrender and just not have any control at all. That's not what that means. It's kind of like having that sense of control, but also feeling confident enough to allow someone to come into your energy and step up and take over when needed, or giving them the chance to prove themselves before stepping in, if that makes any sense. But that is what I got. That is a really tough one, because I like to have all the control myself. So I'm probably not the best one to give you that type of advice, but the cards are like, you need to find some sort of balance in that area. It is what I got. Jasmine. Will Biggie from Body Zeus Network fight on Bodies USA? Ooh, what's going on for Jasmine? What does Jasmine need to know about Bodies? Biggie from Body Zeus Network. Will she be fighting on Bodies USA? Will Biggie be fighting on Bodies USA? The Ace of Pentacles is yes. Or she may start off that way. Maybe she won't last. I don't know. Huh. I feel like she may start off well, but I feel like it may not end well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. King of Pentacles. I feel like Biggie has had a shift in her energy. I don't know, because I feel like she wants to be more grounded, more, a little bit less Biggie, if that makes any sense. Let's see, what is going on with Biggie's energy? Will Biggie actually fight on Body Zeus Network? The Strength card is yes. Five of Pentacles, or maybe some emotional disturbance that may interfere with that, but that is what I got. M515, hello, demo reading. What does M515 need to know right now? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae of the universe that want to come and give M515 a message? Ooh, there's something coming through here. I feel like this may be a work situation or something regarding finances, perhaps. I don't know. But you do have the 10 of Pentacles in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of feeling a little slow, like either procrastinating or avoiding a situation that needs to be addressed, or delaying something that needs to be done. Not quite sure how that's playing out for you, but it does seem to be causing some sort of tower energy of some sort of sudden unexpected changes or chaos, or I'm making you feel like, oh, I should have did it. But now you have the heads up, so maybe you can avoid this tower moment. I don't know. Three of Cups is in the dark as well, so I feel like if you're waiting for someone, or you're wanting to socialize, or want to go out, or what's going on with that, you may just, miss the boat on having that sense of independence and progress and success, right? Because I feel like you can take it easy, but it seems to be like you need to work a little bit harder on some sort of energy. So not quite sure what that is about for you. Let's just see. What is going on with this for M515? What's going on with this energy? The Six of Pentacles, yeah, try to find that balance, give and take, especially regarding relationships, friends, or co-workers, whatever that is. Also feel this energy of you giving back. So I know it's a matter of just stopping somewhere, donating $1 or something for whatever charity may boost your confidence as well. But the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, there's some sort of beginning. There's something that wants to bloom or start, or something that wants to come through for you that's being delayed just because of a lack of action, it seems. But that's what I got. What seems to be coming. Thank you so much for your donations. Jasmine and Christine, thank you. Also, I have been posting the cards that I use in the descriptions of my live because people have been asking about my cards. So if you do want to check out the cards I'm using, you can find them in the descriptions of my lives. I'm slowly adding more each time, so I believe these ones are in the description. Christine, hello. General reading for Christine. General reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know? Great spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message. Various spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message. Woo! It's this one that wanted to come out, and the others just went crazy. Not sure which way it's supposed to be, but we'll take it. Hi, Nacho. Right, spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Christine a message. Thank you. That just was very specific coming out. Okay, so there seems to be a beginning that wants to begin, but is definitely being delayed or ignored. Not quite sure which one it is. For the Queen of Pentacles and the Light, I think it's a matter of you coming into your power, feeling this sense of groundedness, or feeling this sense that, yes, I got it, I know what I have to do, or just that self-courage of boosting your confidence, right? But I just feel like if this is about business or work, that you know what you gotta do. I feel like you're very resourceful, very nurturing, very caring, responsible. I feel like you care a lot about your work that you do. So I'm not quite sure if you're thinking about starting something new and you're delaying or postponing or what's going on there. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like you need to finish what you started to get this going. Or started. Whatever that is for you. What else does Christine need to know about this energy? What else does Christine need to know about this energy? The Six of Cups is in the dark. I feel like the past may be affecting this beginning to come through. There's a Four of Pentacles and a Light, so I feel like it's just, take that time to stop and smell the roses. Take time to think things through, take a deep breath, and figure out what your next moves are and how you're going to move forward with it. Because I do feel like there's something here that's worth taking a second look at, or going back and reassessing the situation to see, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, right? That sense of success. I feel like you put hard work in it, or you could put a lot of hard work in it, but you can also get it done and achieve the goals that I feel like you know what this is, because I feel like it's something that you started, put on the back burner, but now it's like, okay, let's get this growing. It just needs a little nurturing, a little watering. There might be something from the past that's holding you back, but you're resourceful. You can figure it out. I believe in you. You're welcome, Christine. Jasmine, well, my boss next week for a mandatory meeting accepted me working at 7 a.m. to 11. what my cousin Emily intentions of text me. Oh man, when go out for dinner or lunch sometime. Okay. I will try my best to answer all those questions, Jasmine. Let's see for Jasmine. Will Jasmine's boss accept Jasmine working at 7 a.m. to 11? Ugh, I feel like he probably will, but will not be happy about it. I feel like he will, you know, I feel like he will, but maybe like, oh, can you start that like a next week or start that another time instead of when you're wanting to start? Because I feel like there's gonna be some delays. I feel that there's boss may have doubts about you starting at this time, but I feel like they will. They will compromise or negotiate something. Um, what is Jasmine's cousin Emily's intentions of texting Jasmine? What are Jasmine's cousin Emily's intentions for texting Jasmine? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like they're holding back, but they have faith. I feel like they will when they're ready. I feel like they're delaying for whatever reason, but I feel like your cousin will text you. When will Jasmine go out for dinner or lunch? When will Jasmine go out for dinner or lunch? I don't really do timing, so we'll see what's going on there. They're both yeses, yes. But they're both going to be delayed. Like, it'll take time for them to think about it. Your boss may negotiate about it. I feel like your cousin will text you, but, you need to have faith. You need to believe that she will, because I feel like she is delaying or taking her time and not rushing into texting you right now. Will Jasmine be going out for dinner or lunch anytime soon? Oh man, I feel like there's a having faith, but I feel like if you want to go out for dinner or lunch, you may have to be the one to initiate it. Like you asking someone to go with you, or you going by yourself, or I feel like it's not going to be someone asking you out for dinner or someone asking you out for lunch in the current energy right now. So let's see. Let's just clarify for the boss. Will the boss accept Jasmine to work 7 to 11? Six of Pentacles is yes, but it's the balance, right? So I feel like they're going to negotiate something. If they let you work 7 a.m. to 11, then they may expect something else in return. Will the cousin text Jasmine? The King of Wands is a yes. So she will, but she will do it on her own terms, at her own timing. Will Jasmine have to be the one to initiate a lunch or a dinner? A lunch or a dinner. The Fool. Fool's in the dark. I'm not quite sure about the dinner or lunch. It's kind of an iffy situation. I feel if you want to take yourself out for lunch or dinner, that is something you'll have to do. That's really cool. Just with the current energy. Maybe people are busy. I don't know. She got though. She texted you last night? Oh, there you go. Thank you for your donation, Jasmine. I appreciate you. Thank you. Pure Heart. What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart right now? What are JP's feelings for Pure Heart right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or anything okay? I want to come and give Pure Heart a message. For the Six of Pentacles and the Light, I feel like there is a good balance between you and JP right now, right? Six of Pentacles. I feel like they feel stable in their connection with you. They feel kind. They feel like there's an equal give and take going on. Um, yeah. I feel like there is something holding JP back, though. I'm not quite sure what it is with the Eight of Swords. I don't know if it's just stress or they feel a little bit out of ideas of what to do or how to express their feelings towards you. I feel like they're kind of like bottling up, maybe battling their emotions as well. They're trying to figure out what is what within themselves. There's the Eight of Cups in the dark too, so I do feel like there's this energy of them not really wanting to escape the energy between the two of you. They're just kind of like at a pause and lingering and trying to figure out what exactly their true feelings are, because I feel like they haven't quite decided yet. There's a hangman in the dark as well, so I feel like whatever the perspectives were, I feel like they may have slightly changed a bit. Maybe it's their feelings. Because I just feel like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's clarify. What exactly is going on with this hangman energy? What's going on with this hangman energy right now? The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So I feel like they're being slow, procrastinating, not very expressive with their energy. They may not realize exactly what your true feelings and intentions are towards them. So I feel like they're hesitating and not taking any action right now. Like maybe they should be. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the dark there. So it was in the light there. I feel like I'm not quite sure what's happening. What does your heart need to know about their feeling? Right path. You guys seem to be on the right path. I feel like there's just some sort of strange energy that's going on between the two of you. Even though it doesn't seem bad, but it's not really positive either. Hi, Carly. Hello, welcome. After your exclamation mark join like you did, do it again perfectly, but with your question afterwards. So the exclamation mark join just like you did, but followed by a question. For Nightbot to ask you to the light. Bernard, one general reading for October to November, December. Okay, ooh, let's see. What does Bernard need to know about October? What does Bernard need to know about October? The rest of October. Ooh, the Five of Swords is in the dark. And the High Priestess. Bernard, I feel like you're not, you're still here? Bernard's in the house? This is your reading, Bernard. For the Five of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you thinking or overthinking your situation. I feel like you're not trusting your heart or your intuition enough about your situation to figure out what your next moves are between now and the end of October. Right? Yeah, the Four of Cups. You may be holding back or wanting that sense of control over your situation, but I feel like it's a matter of getting out of your mind and more into your heart. Let's see what's happening for Bernard in November. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like you're going to have a sense of independence, a sense of growth. You know, you may not get the place, the home that you're wanting with the Ten of Cups in the dark, but besides that, I feel like you will have some growth and success, so maybe more along the lines of work and finances. What does Bernard need to know about December, from December to December 12th? Ooh, things may be a little bit chaotic in December. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there may be some unfinished work to be done, some stagnant energy, maybe some frustrations. I feel like something wants to come to an end, but you may be wanting to resist this end. I feel like it's a sense of transformation, right? December is really close to the new year. So I feel if there's any changes, I feel like it's a matter of you adapting to the changes and going with the flow rather than holding back. But that's what I got. You don't want to bring any of 2025's negativity to 26, right? Hot sun! Let's see for hot sun. What's going on here for 99? Oh my gosh, I was reading the chat instead of the question. Hi, Carly. Thank you for your donation. It's $2. It's $3. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. For hot sun. Let's see for hot sun. What are the current feelings and next actions? Oh, E's. I don't know why I keep missing the E. Sorry, I'm gonna try that again, hot sun. I'm sorry. We need hot sun's energy to come through. Here's your guys' ancestors, angels, or fae. All my cards are mixed up. That is a problem. I'm gonna try different cards until I get those sorted out. For hot sun, very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give hot sun a message regarding ease, feelings, and next actions towards hot sun. Thank you. This one came right out on its own. The 10 of Cups. Ooh, rainbows and sunshine. I can feel that for you. Maybe they want to go out for drinks because I just feel the sense of happiness and satisfaction. And let's see. What are E's feeling the next actions towards hot sun? What are E's hot feelings the next actions towards hot sun? Oh, yeah. Ooh, maybe some hot stuff going on there. 6 of Wands. I feel like E is craving your attention right now. I feel like they may be holding back on their emotions because the 5 of Pentacles is in the dark. But they are definitely seeking or wanting your attention. Maybe some sensual pleasures, you know, in the the hot department. What exactly are E's romantic feelings towards hot sun? Individuality, connection, and gifts. Ooh. It says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. And maybe that's why the 5 of Pentacles in the dark. Maybe they want some understanding about the hard times that they're facing right now, or the challenges that they have with work or whatever that is. There is connection. Love is the bridge of connecting. Souls cherish those connections. So there may be something that they're feeling that something's missing between the two of you that they would really like to solve or figure out. Individuality. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individual. So I don't know if that's you or them, like wanting to not lose yourselves just because you're in a relationship. But yeah, keep doing your own thing. Make sure they keep doing their own thing. And I feel like it can grow into something serious. It's just he kind of needs to stop overthinking it a little bit. To be more in his heart, be more in his emotions. That's what I got to. There you go. I took the cards. You're welcome, Hot Sun. Carly, thank you so much for your donation. SG's current energy towards Carly. What are SG's current energy towards Carly? What's going on in Carly's energy? What's going on towards Carly's energy right now? What is going on with SG's current energy towards Carly? What is SG's current energy towards Carly? Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. Well, what's going on in SG's current energy towards Carly's energy? I could feel that. I could feel like SG wants to be this Knight of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is patient, practical, devoted. You know, they can be very sensual, like very touchy-feely type of energy. So I don't know if they're being a little bit too slow because they're unsure what your expectations or your energy is. I don't know. Because there is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands in the dark, so I feel like they're delaying or not taking initiatives as much as they want to, or they're unsure which their next steps are. I feel like they truly do want to start something or start the next chapter between the two of you. Not quite sure where you are in your relationship, but they do want that success, right? The Four of Wands, that party card. They want that sense of the two of you feeling like you're at home with each other. But there's some delays or doubt maybe that's blocking this energy. Because I feel like they do see you as a Queen of Swords, someone who keeps them real, someone who's honest and also clear-minded and confident and loyal in their energy. Um, does SG want to take action? Let's see, we'll try that again. Does SG want to take action towards Carly? Does SG want to take action towards Carly? The Nine of Swords. I was going to say Three of Swords. Nine of Swords. I feel like they may be overthinking it a little bit or not quite sure what their next moves are, what their next actions are towards you. I feel like they do want a connection with you. I just feel like there's a lack of confidence here. Maybe not feeling too sure of themselves. The Knight of Pentacles does represent an earth signs or earth signs. Not saying he's an earth sign or SG's an earth sign, but I feel like there's this energy of them not really being sure what your feelings are, not really picking up on the signs that you're expressing towards them with starting a new chapter, a new connection, or sparking something between the two of you. That is what I got. Ant-Human, hello! What does Ant-Human need to know right now in general? What does Ant-Human need to know right now in general? Oh, man. What does Ant-Human need to know right now in general? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give Ant-Human a message. There's a lot of negativity trying to come through here. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of stubbornness, maybe procrastinating a little bit, maybe a lack of initiative. Not quite sure what that is about either. The Nine of Cups is in the dark, so I do feel like there's some disappointments or something wasn't as satisfying as you expected, or you're not quite sure what's going on with that. The Seven of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like things are going to start to get easier for you, at least to a point where you can let some guards down and allow yourself to think positive and release any frustrations. Because you do have the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like there is some sort of potential or growth, wanting to grow here. I feel like it's just a matter of, grounding yourself, being steady on your feet, and thinking things through of what here needs to be adjusted to start this new beginning. I feel like it could be a new job, a new career, new income, new opportunity of some sorts. Could be a new person coming into your energy. What does Ant-Human need to know about this energy? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, you stepping up into your power, right? The Queen of Wands, that sexy, vibrant being. The Queen of Wands are unapologetic. They just do what they want to do and they don't look back. The Six of Wands, you may not get the recognition, you may not get the praise or the rewards that you deserve, because people are just butt cheeks and they should appreciate you, but they don't. You can just be your own cheerleader and know that you're on the right path, you're doing the right things, you can just continue moving on. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. So luck, timing, destiny, good karma is on your side. It's just a matter of you stepping up and doing what you gotta do. That's what I got. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Dwayne. You're welcome, Carly. Katana, hello. What's coming towards Katana? What are the spirits who want Katana to know? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Katana a message? That was a bad shuffle. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae I want to come and give a message. The Ace of Wands, a new spark of something. I feel a sense of transformation and growth coming with this Ace of Wands. Let's see, what does Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae want Katana to know right now? This one wants to know. Ooh. The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. What's this energy they're trying to come through? What's trying to begin? What is this new journey that Katana is entering? The Fool. I can feel that for you. There's a new beginning, like literally around the corner for you. I can feel that. I just feel like it's a matter of you releasing any stresses, worries, anxieties, whatever is making you feel trapped in your mind. You need to release that negativity and embrace this new transformation, this new energy, this new path that you're headed towards. The Ace of Wands, that spark of new possibilities and passion and love, or I feel like it also be like business, career, whatever it is for you. It does start with you releasing your doubt or fears, whatever that is, and move forward to something that's more fulfilling, more along the lines of where your heart desires and what you want to accomplish out of this. Because, you know, you have the Fool here in the light, so it's a new beginning, a new journey, a new path forward that wants to come through here. I mean, it's just a matter of taking a leap of faith, taking that risk, and seeing where it goes. But this is very positive. I feel like you're in the right path. I feel like the spirit guides, ancestors are all having your back and trying to guide you in this new direction. Let's take on it. Twin Soul, hello. Why Elsa did Twin Soul wrong? Why did Elsa did Twin Soul wrong several times? Great Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angel of Fae want to tell Twin Soul why Elsa did Twin Soul wrong several times. There's the world. I feel like whatever is going on between you and Elsa has come to a completion. Like, I feel like it's a new journey for you, and it's just you making that decision of freeing yourself from Elsa and moving forward and trying to adapt to a different path, a different route of whatever's happening there. Yeah. I feel like you need to cut ties with Elsa just because that relationship has ended. You completed that energy. What else does Twin Soul need to know? Well, what else does Twin Soul need to know about this energy? Ooh, love. The Lovers is not always about love and romance and relationships. It's also about you making some difficult life decisions with the relationships that you have in your life right now, and how you want to move forward with the connections and opening up yourself to new connections as well. You have the King of Swords and the Light, so I feel like it's a matter of you stepping up, raising the standards for yourself, raising your vibrations in general, just be more confident, more assertive, more clear on what your expectations are moving forward as well. I feel this self-discipline energy trying to come through as well, and being more strategic in your energy, being more in your mind rather than allowing yourself to truly just follow your heart. You know, it's good to follow your heart, but you need to back it up with some logic and plans and decisions, especially regarding the relationships in your life. So yeah, it seems like the best plan for you is to close that chapter and start a new one on a new path away from Elsa right now. Because I feel like you have two paths to choose right now with the Two of Pentacles. It's a matter of figure out what's priority, what's not, and that sort of thing. Yeah. Once you can't trust someone, no matter what you do, you're always gonna have that suspicion, even if there's nothing to be suspicious about. You know, once trust is broken, it's broken. You can lie about it, you can deny it, you can, you know, it's just not gonna work. Yeah, I feel like you do have your guards up, but you need to turn your Emperor back into the light, right? The Emperor's in the dark here. You have to turn the Emperor into the light. You have to become this King of Swords energy and being more assertive. Yes, I'm going to choose relationships that are benefiting myself, you know, and releasing people who are just butt cheeks. Yeah. New love. What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give new love a message? What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? Ooh, the Hierophant. The Six of Pentacles. Oh, man. I feel like this is a reading about remembering who you are, remembering where you came from, and knowing where you want to go moving forward. You know, just because you're remembering who you were and you know who you are, doesn't mean you can continue to be who you were, right? Because who you were no longer exists. You've grown, you matured, you learned things, you experience things, you know more, so you can never go back there, but it's also good to not forget where that was, to know where you're going in the future, right? Your past does reflect your future. Um, that's why a lot of tarot readings are about past, present, and future because they go together. I feel like that energy is really coming strongly for you because I feel like you're going on a path moving forward with getting that recognition, getting that success, getting that support or guidance that you need to take the next step forward. And I feel like going through the process will help you find your independence, find your self worth, find what you need to do to achieve the goals and desires that you want. But it does seem to be going back to who you were, you know, being grounded with your traditions, your beliefs, your values, what matters most towards you, and how you're going to use them to move forward. You know, it's always okay to change your beliefs and change your values and change things, change your traditions, as long as you're knowing where they were and where you want them to go in the future. What? Why is this important for new love right now? Why is this energy important for new love right now? The world, because you're entering a brand new chapter. Yes, it's dark. You have no idea where this chapter is leading you, but it does seem to be with you focusing on yourself, your energy, your inner wisdom kind of thing. Being completely honest and open with yourself, tapping into your subconscious mind and trying to figure out what your next moves are and what your dreams and desires truly are and how you're going to achieve them. But that's what I got. You're welcome, Twin Soul. Nezrin. Does Nezrin's Aries man have a third party? Does Nezrin Aries man have a third party? Does Nezrin's Aries man have a third party? The Five of Pentacles is a no. Should Nezrin trust the Aries? Should Nezrin trust the Aries? Should Nezrin trust the Aries? The Page of Cups. I feel like before you trust them, you have to have a conversation with your Aries man about why you have suspicions and what's going on there, right? If you don't trust someone, no matter what you do, what they say, you're never going to trust them. So it's a matter if this is worth you pursuing further, but it seems to that it does start with you having that conversation with expressing your emotions, expressing your suspicions, and what's really truly going on within yourself to be suspicious to begin with, right? How is this going to play out for Nezran? What advice can we give to Nezran? How is this going to play out? The Ace of Swords is like having a breakthrough, like having this mental clarity of what you should do. You know, only person who knows if you should trust them or not is yourself. No one can answer that question for you. Because if you have doubts, no matter what anyone says, you're going to have the doubts always. So it's a matter of you having this conversation and figuring out if there's anything that would make you feel better. The Hierophant is in the dark, so I don't know if it's a matter of the two of you having different views, different beliefs, different values, different traditions that may make you feeling a little sus, or where this is coming from. What other advice can we give to Nezran about our Aries man? What else can we know about the Aries man? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, if you're feeling possessive, I feel like it's a matter of figuring out why you're feeling possessive. Because the Four of Pentacles here, the Six of Cups. I don't know if there's something that happened in the past between the two of you, and that's what's leading you to not trust them. But yeah, it starts with this conversation to figure out what exactly that is. And what you feel is best for you to do. FG, General for FG. Is FG still in the house? Let's see, for FG. Love reading. Let's see, general love reading for FG. What does FG need to know in love right now? Well, what's going on in FG, the love energy? Ooh, the Knight of Wands. You're not feeling as enthusiastic as maybe you normally would be in attracting that love. What is the love energy coming in? What is the love energy coming in? The Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants your attention. Maybe more than one. Oh, man. What is this connection about? Ooh, that's 20 cards. We're going to try that again. What is the potential of the connection coming in? What is the potential of the connection coming in? Six of Swords. Where is this headed? Where is this love energy headed? Love is coming in. I don't know what's going on with your energy though, FG. Your Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I don't know if your ego is getting the better half of you or what's going on there. Because I feel like there's some impatience, there's overly confidence, there's things going all over the place in different directions. Because I just feel this sense of, I don't know, you're not being as charming or not being as bold in your charm as you normally would be. I don't know how that's playing out for you, but you do have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like you are going to get the attention soon if you haven't been already. I feel like it's just a matter of you moving forward, going with the flow, releasing any negativity, especially if this person is someone you've been with before and maybe have your doubts or trust issues with them. I don't know. But it seems like romance, the Two of Cups here, love, romance, passion, soulmate connection, seems to be coming through here. What does FG need to know with this energy? Two of Pentacles. I feel like it does come with a balance and patience and figuring out what's what, how you want to move forward with this. Because I just feel like there's this energy of hesitating. The King of Swords is not confident either. So I'm not quite sure if there's somebody coming towards you don't believe that they are actually interested in you or what's going on with that. I feel like there's someone that you're attracted to but you don't believe that they're interested in you. They are. They're just waiting for you to step up, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe you feel like they're not interested. I don't know. I don't know how this is playing out for you, but I feel like there is somebody. Who is this person for FG? Who is this person? A dreams come true kind of person. The Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups is a beautiful love energy. It's just a matter of you deciding what you want moving forward if you're going to give them a chance. Maybe they're not the type of typical person that you would date. I don't know. They do seem to have a lot of love and romance towards you. They do seem to want to seek your attention. Like what? Gigi! General reading for Gigi. What does Gigi need to know right now? What does Gigi need to know right now? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give Gigi a message. What does Gigi need to know right now? There we go. Ooh. Hidden message from the universe. The Four of Swords is in the light. So I do feel like whatever's going on right now, you need to remember to take your breaks. You need to take a rest. You need to spend some self-love, self-pampering day. Whatever that is for you. You know, take that time to just float in a boat or smell the flowers, whatever that is for you. Because I feel like there is potential right around the corner. It's just a matter of you reaching out for it and grabbing onto it. I know this is a new work situation, new income, new opportunity, something that definitely has some potential and growth. Could even be love. You do have the Ten of Pentacles though, so I'm leaning more towards a work situation that's trying to come through here. Ten of Pentacles in the dark could be just a matter of feeling like, you know, the boss is taking advantage of you or coworkers or whatever that is, making you feeling a little bit, you know, conflicted in your energy about what your next moves are, what your next actions are here. Maybe feeling like you maybe want to pass up this opportunity that seems to be coming through. Maybe you know what it is already, and so the universe says, yes, grab onto it. You're like, no, I don't want it. Let's see, what advice can we give to Gigi about this energy? What is this energy? I mean, it doesn't have to be a work situation. It could be a relationship situation or another situation that's trying to come through here, but does seem like there's going to be some potential growth and a resistance of grabbing onto it. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, taking action, right? Slow and steady does win the race, right? Remember Goofy say slow and steady wins the race? I don't know. But you do have the Nine of Wands and the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you looking into it. I mean, keep your guards up if you want, but look into it and see what's there, see what's happening. And yeah, that's what it wants. My baby, hello. My baby, RJ's thoughts and feelings about my baby. What are RJ's thoughts and feelings about my baby? What are RJ's thoughts and feelings about my baby? What's going on in general for my baby? What are RJ's thoughts and feelings about my baby? Right now, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I want to come and give my baby a message. The Knight of Wands is in the light. I feel a hot, fiery spark of something, right? I don't know if it's romance and that sort of thing. But, you know, the Knight of Wands, I just feel this energy of this bold, charming energy trying to come through, this boost of confidence, having this sort of vision of some sort. So I feel like RJ is thinking about you. I feel like they're not quite tapping into their feelings that much, but they are thinking about you. The King of Swords is in the dark as well. So I don't know if they're just being a little judgmental or a little critical of themselves or what's going on there. Maybe they're not feeling as adventurous or outgoing as they normally would. I don't know. But there is the moon as well. So I feel like if you're having any suspicions about them hiding something or not being completely honest, you're probably right. I don't know what's going on with that. I do know, like, this seems to be some sort of Aquarius energy. Especially with the King of Swords here, sorry. King of Swords. So sometimes Aquarius energy, they don't like to express themselves. I'm not saying that RJ is Aquarius, but it seems to be they're holding back on their true feelings towards you. Yeah, Knight of Swords is in the dark. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Ugh. I don't know if they've just been making some careless mistakes or what's going on there. I feel like they're out of ideas. Or feel like they're out of options. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I feel like they do want this Nine of Cups energy though. Right? Nine of Cups, dreams, and which of the dreams coming true? I feel like that is what they're hoping for. I feel the sense of I just feel the sense of the feeling satisfied, feeling like they really enjoy the pleasure between the two of you. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. Maybe things just aren't really working out as well as they thought, or I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on, not a lot of love energy coming through though. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that. But that's what I got. I feel they're kind of like doubting themselves a little bit. Dreamer, hello. You're welcome, my baby. Or Dreamer. What does Dreamer need to know right now in general? What does Dreamer need to know right now in general? What does Dreamer need to know right now in general? What does Dreamer need to know right now in general? Ooh, something's trying to come through here. You do have the Queen of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel this energy becoming into your power. Feeling very sensual, very confident in yourself, reliable. I do feel this energy as well as you focusing on the small beauties of life. I can really feel that for you. I just feel this sense of working hard, taking responsibility, trying to figure out how to organize it all. The Four of Cups is in the light as well. So I feel like there's been a lot of time spending in your mind about what's going on, what you should accept, what you shouldn't, and how you can move forward with that. I feel like you are moving forward um, with the Six of Swords here, but I feel like there's some hesitation or fears or worries about what you could possibly be leaving behind if you do decide to move forward. Yeah, I feel like if there's any frustrations or anything regarding a new person coming to your life or someone's feelings and emotions towards you, I feel like their feelings and emotions towards you are genuine, but they're holding back for whatever reason. So I don't know if they're worried about you rejecting them or they're feeling like they shouldn't have these feelings towards you or what's up with that. What does Dreamer need to know about this energy? What does Dreamer need to know about this energy? The Ace of Swords is in the dark. I feel like there's some sort of new beginning that wants to start, but is being delayed or pushed back, and there's a lack of energy, a lack of motivation, maybe a lack of focus. I don't know. I kind of feel like you feel like it's wasting your time. I mean, if you don't like it, if you feel like it's wasting your time, don't want to put any more time or effort into it, I mean, you need to trust your instincts that it's not the right thing for you to do. Like the Six of Swords is saying, maybe you need to move on from that and find something that's more fulfilling for you. Ariana, hello. What's going on with Ariana's energy? Why guys have such a hard time rejecting me? For Ariana, why do guys have such a hard time rejecting Ariana? Why do guys have such a hard time rejecting Ariana? Even if they have a girlfriend, like they could have a whole girlfriend but still give me their phone numbers and social media if I ask them. Why do guys have a hard time rejecting Ariana? Man, I feel like it's a hard decision. Like, I feel like it's too hard for them to decide to reject you for whatever reason. But I feel like they enjoy your honesty, or um like I feel like they have good thoughts about you and good energy towards you. They do feel a connection from you. Maybe they even feel some sort of, you know, spiritual connection towards you for some reason. Um, the Eight of Wands is in the dark, and the Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, I just feel like they don't want to miss out on something. Like, I feel like they give you the stuff in case something doesn't happen with their girl. If something doesn't work out with their girlfriend, um, they have you on the back burner, it seems. Because they do see your potential and your worth, but they don't really grab onto it for some reason. So not quite sure if there's a really good first impression because of the First of Swords, but once they get to know you, they become unsure if you're the right person for them. I'm not quite sure what that is about. That's what I got though. I feel like they have a hard time rejecting you for sure. Like, you're not wrong on that one. You do have some sort of magnetic or magical spark towards you that they seem to love. Kaylee, what does Kaylee need to know right now in general? What does Kaylee need to know right now in general? Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Time to take action. I can feel that for you. It's time to make the bold moves. Clear focus, be persuasive. Get rid of the BS. Well, what does Kaylee need to know about her current energy right now? The Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like if this is a decision about a relationship, you're not wrong. There is an imbalance here. There is some decisions that need to be made to move forward. You know, the Two of Wands is about making decisions regarding your future, what your future plans are, what your future vision is, what's the potential moving forward, what are you watching for, what are you guarding. And, you know, if this relationship isn't worth your time or effort, then you need to decide what you're going to do about it and not leave them hanging with the Five of Wands here. Because I do feel like there's some avoidance and not really addressing the real issue that is there. What does Keely need to know about this energy? What does Keely need to know about this energy right now? Oh, the Six of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like you're not getting the satisfaction like you deserve, or the recognition that you deserve, or the attention you deserve. I'm not quite sure what that is. But I think it's a matter of you trusting your intuition, trusting your inner wisdom, figuring out what's making you feel blocked, and how you're gonna move forward with that. That's what I got. Pizza. Hello. Manuha Capricorn. Will my novel be successful? Ooh. Will Manuha's novel be successful? That sounds exciting. Will Manuha, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, novel be successful? Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, Fae. You give us a message if their novel will be successful. Will their novel be successful? Will Newell has the Capricorn's novel be successful? The Chariot, I feel like your novel is headed in the right direction. I feel like it's a matter of you boosting your confidence, maybe being strategic in your planning, or strategic, or make some strategic moves, or I don't know if your novel is about exposing lies or confessions or whatever that is, but I feel like also add some truth to it, or you be completely honest with your expectations about the novel, or trust the process. I don't know. There is a Five of Pentacles, so I feel like it will come along the lines of some sort of challenge or hardship before it gets better. I don't know if it's about the money situation or what. What does Luha need to know about the challenges? What do they need to know about these challenges? Oh man, yeah, shifting perspective. So I feel there may be something that needs a little bit more attention or some changes. Not quite sure what's up with that. You have the Three of Pentacles as well. I just feel there's going to be some sort of lack of progress or obstacle that's going to come in your way. It may make some blocks or delays about the novel moving forward. I feel like there is a possibility, but it seems to be some sort of tweaking or changes. I don't know if it's a matter of having someone take a second look at it to give you some advice, but that's what I got. You should send to another country. Awesome. Maybe that's what you need to do. You're welcome. Alice! For Alice, are any spirit guides, messengers, or angels, or fae that want to come give Alice a message? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? What are Rahul's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? Oh man, he's a little doubtful in his energy. He has his guards down a little bit, but doubting the energy. How does he see their interaction? How do they see their next interaction going? How does Rahul see their next interaction going with Alice? They don't have a lot of high hopes. They feel like you're not going away or anywhere. You're not running away from them. So they feel like you're going to fall in love with them again, even though they're being flaky in their energy. Did Rahul want something long term when he came back to reconcile? Did Rahul want something long term when he came back to reconcile? I would say yes with the Lover's card here. I feel like it's just sex, but let's see. What is going on with Rahul's energy? The Hierophant. I feel like they were being honest, right? The Page of Swords, they were being very open and honest with whatever the conversation was between the two of you. They do want something long term. They do want a commitment for the Hierophant here. They do see your self worth, like they do see your worth and your potential and growth and all that sort of thing. So they do seem to want something real with you right now. Um, you know, I feel like there's still something going on between the two of you here with their thoughts and feelings, and maybe not completely sold, but they do feel like they've let down their guards a little bit, and things are not perfect, but they're confident you're not going to run away from them, and there seems to be love and romance there. They seem to be talking or communicating honesty with you, trust with you, wanting a long-term commitment. That is what I got. I'm glad he came back, Alice. Moonbeam says he just let a bunch of people out of lounge. But there will be no more people coming from out of the lounge now. BB, what does BB need to know right now? What does BB need to know right now? What does BB need to know? Ooh, there's something coming through here. Oops, I lost all my cards. This also wanted to come out. I'm not quite sure what that was about. You have the Two of Wands. I feel like it's the time to start planning. Start planning your future and seeing where things are going with that. You have the Fool in the Dark as well, so I feel like it's not really a time about starting something new, but continuing where you're headed moving forward and what your future visions are, despite not exactly a new path, just kind of like carrying on with the path you're having. So I feel like if you're holding back or have any fears of walking into the unknown, you may want to release some of that, because I feel this energy of you releasing your guards a little bit. You know, maybe a little bit rigid in your thinking or stubborn of some sorts. Maybe the timing may not be perfect, but you do have the Three of Pentacles as well. So the Two of Wands, like expanding your vision, making some plans, comparing your options, and seeing what is best path to take forward. Because I feel you're kind of at a crossroads with determining what is what. Um, you know, I think it's not a good time to take a leap of faith, making sure you have all the facts, all the information you need to move forward. But with the Three of Pentacles, I feel there's other people you communicate with or collaborate with. Share your views and goals with to see what kind of feedback they can give you. And that type of energy may help you turn your Wheel of Fortune back into the light here. You have the Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like a decision needs to be made. Being indecisive or being blindsided but not really looking into it deeper may cause some negativity. The Lovers. I don't know if this is a relationship or what the situation is or decision is, but I do feel like you're at a crossroads with making some relationship decisions in general. Who you want to connect with, who you don't, who you trust, who you don't, kind of thing. And seeing where you want to move forward. Like, what's your next steps after this? That is my point. Boombeam says for those of you seeing an issue with playing YouTube, I guess there actually is a problem with YouTube tonight. Moonbeam has a link posted. Let's see for Elephant. What does Elephant need to know right now in general? What does Elephant need to know right now in general? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. I feel like someone's playing mind games with you. I'm not quite sure if it's this this King of Wands here. Oh man, I feel like if you're not trusting someone, trust that you're right on that one, right? I just feel that someone with some sly moves here, up to some sort of tricks. I'm not quite sure. But I also feel like there's also this energy of like you making sure that you are sticking to yourself. You're not picking up someone else's problems or issues and getting yourself involved with something that's not truly yours to get yourself involved in. I kind of feel like this energy is going a little bit both ways. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. You have the Page of Cups. I feel like you're waiting to hear from someone. They're not being completely honest with you. The King of Wands is here in the light too. So I feel like there's mixed messages coming through. I don't know if it's on your end or theirs or what's happening. I feel like the Page of Cups and the King of Wands, maybe two different energies coming through. You had a hidden message from the universe about getting that badass success. I feel like you will figure it out. I feel like you will get the support or the recognition you're looking for, but it does come with making some decisions and weighing your options, like which one is right. Because I feel like it's a matter of you making a choice and sticking with it and seeing how it goes. Um, let's see. This one came up for you, the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this could possibly be a work situation. Um, Not sure if anyone's trying to cheat out of their work or what's going on with that. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Light, that is a good energy though, right? I feel like there's going to be some success. I mean, the universe says there's going to be some badass success. It's just a matter of trusting yourself, being honest in your energy. Don't cut corners. Do what you got to do. You know, figure out what your best options are and move forward with that. Your temperance, the bottom of the deck is the temperance in the dark. So I feel like, you know, your mind, heart, and soul may not be completely aligned right now. So I feel like it's a matter of grounding yourself, moving slow and steady, like the Ten of Pentacles here. Figure out what your values are, what your worth is, and what you're are you grateful for moving forward in this sort of energy. Because I do feel a sense of um, putting your energy into something that's more sustainable long term. That's what I got. May, hello. General reading for May. I got some cards here. They got mixed up. There we go. I found her. What does May need to know right now? Your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, the one coming to give May a message. Ooh, you have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're just, you know, playing that game, eeny, miny, mo. Trying to figure out what option is the best one to choose. I feel like your mind may be all over the place in that area because I feel like I don't know if there's too many options or too many decisions or what's going on there. I feel it's a matter of you being realistic with your goals and realistic with your expectations. Because I feel like I don't know if you're resisting being disappointed or resisting. I don't know, because I just feel like there's this, like, just avoiding or trying to protect your heart to avoid any heartbreak for whatever's going on there. I feel like your strength isn't very strong right now. I feel like you're lacking some courage or confidence in yourself, even though things seem to be going well. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like there's this happy, beautiful energy that's trying to grow. I feel like you know how to put in that hard work. You know what it takes to get where you want to be. Oh, the Eight of Cups. You may feel like you're not in the best positive light right now. Man, I feel like the universe thinks that things are good. So I'm not quite sure what's really truly going on, that you're not seeing this growth or this confidence or the Seven of Cups in the dark. I just feel the sense of, you know, not really focusing on the positive sides of this, or because I feel like there is a sense of restoring your focus, releasing the pain, or learning from whatever setback has happened, and boosting your ego, boosting your strength, and feeling positive again. You know, you may not be starting a brand new journey, but there is still something there worth looking at. Three of Cups, getting out and socializing, maybe a shift in your perspective, a change of scenery may be helpful. Four of Pentacles and a Light too. So being more possessive of your energy. You know, don't get more of yourself than what you have to give. Focus on your own inner energy and your own, what makes you truly happy. But that's what I got. V, hello. What does V need to know in general right now? Guys, spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give V a message. What does V need to know in general right now? What does V need to know right now? Guardian spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae I want to come and give V a message. What does V need to know right now in general? What does V need to know right now in general? You have the Seven of Wands in the light. Oh man. I feel like there's this energy of you defending your position or defending yourself for whatever reason. I don't know. But I just feel the sense of you being proactive and setting some clear boundaries and standing your ground because I feel like you are on the verge of a new journey, a new path, a new sense of growth with this Fool. I feel like you may not know where you're going. You may feel like you're walking into the unknown. But I feel like this beginning does come with you trusting yourself, trusting that you can set those clear boundaries and you can put your focus where you need to focus. Because I feel like you will have that success with the Four of Wands. So I feel this happy home kind of energy. Are you just connecting or surrounding yourself with people who do support you and care for you and have your best interest at heart? I do feel like you also have some talents or skills that you have that you're not quite tapping into that may make you feel a little bit more protective or a little bit more guarded on allowing yourself to start this new journey and being a little bit more adventurous or spontaneous. Let's see, what does V need to know about this energy? What exactly does V need to know about this energy, especially with the Magician in the dark? Why is the Magician in the dark? Maybe it's just a matter of not really having a solid plan yet. Three of Wands, yeah, it's about expanding your vision, making those plans, and figure out what your next moves are. The Five of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like there's going to be some breakthrough, some clarity, some healing coming through. I feel like there's a sense of peace and letting go of any grudges or letting go of any negativity and just seeing the light again. Yeah, the Chariot is in a light. You're moving forward in a positive light. I feel like there may be a new journey, a new beginning of some sort is coming for you. Is are you believing in yourself, boosting your confidence, trusting that you got the skills and talents you need to pursue this. You're the Magician. It's time to manifest. Grandma, hello. What are Nicole's recent feelings about Grandma? What are Nicole's recent feelings about Grandma right now? Great Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and the Fae. Welcome, give Grandma a message about what her recent feelings are about. Ooh, the Two of Cups energy. I feel like they are feeling a strong connection between the two of you. I feel like the two of you have some sort of connection for sure. But there is some hesitation. You know, the Knight of Swans is in the dark. So I feel like, I don't know if they're just impatient about something or wanting to have some sort of control over the situation. The Empress is also in the dark. So I feel like there may be some creative blocks on how to connect with you or how to be with you the way you like. The King of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's some slow moving. I feel like there are feelings, but they're not going to take action anytime soon. What does Grandma need to know about Nicole's feelings? What else does Grandma need to know about Nicole's feelings? The Three of Swords, yeah. I feel like Nicole is having feelings, is feeling a connection, but there's a lot of doubt, a lot of fears, a lot of, you know, um, I feel like you may feel disappointed on where this could be going. I feel like Nicole really does need to expand her vision, taking a leap of faith, and trust herself if this is what she truly wants. But I feel like she's a little bit in denial about how she's truly feeling. That's what I got. Jacques, hello. General energy, future energy for Jacques. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jacques a message? What's coming towards Jacques in the near future? What's coming towards Jacques in the near future? Hi. What's coming towards Jacques in the near future? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. I feel like there's someone coming into your energy that wants some attention, right? The Queen of Cups. I feel like they follow their heart. They're very intuitive, very emotionally balanced, or very emotionally secure with themselves, but definitely are seeking your attention or will be seeking your attention soon if they haven't already. The Six of Swords is in the dark, so I don't know if you're hesitant about moving towards this person, or this is not a person you want to move towards. I'm not quite sure how this is playing out for you. The world is in the dark, so I feel like whatever the connection is between the two of you hasn't completed yet. So there's still something there that wants to tie up some loose ends or finish what was started, or I'm not quite sure. What is going on with Jacques' energy? Why is the world in the dark? Why is the world in the dark? The Nine of Cups. Maybe you're just not feeling it. I was feeling like the Queen of Cups wants love and romance. The Lovers is there. The Six of Wands. They're wanting that recognition, wanting that attention. I feel like if this is not a person that you're wanting to in love and romance, you need to set some clear boundaries that you're not interested, because I feel like they're unsure of where you stand on that. What is the love feelings of this person? What is the love feelings of this person towards that? Toxic. Okay, maybe this person is toxic though. So the toxic relationship can drain your energy, self-worth, so be aware. Oh man, friendship. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like if you're not feeling it, if you don't want this love energy, maybe the universe wants the two of you to be friends, but that would come with you really setting some clearer boundaries though. That you're not interested in some sort of relationship. I feel like if that's not possible, you may just have to, you know, I don't want this. Go your own ways. I don't know. That is what I got. I'm not sure if you know who this person is. Maybe not love, maybe some other connection, but it seems like they do want an emotional connection with you, though. Meditation. Messages from spirit guides. Let's see. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? That was pretty quick. Alright, we'll see what's going on there. You have the justice and the light, so good karma's on your side, so that's always fun, right? I feel like there's this energy of readdressing some past issues or past errors or whatever that is, and focusing on the positive side of that outcome. Maybe it wasn't all positive, maybe it was really emotionally draining. I'm not quite sure what it was, but I feel like it's like taking a second look and pinpointing what exactly was positive in that. I'm not quite sure if it's like in a relationship, because there is a Two of Cups here. So I do feel like it's some sort of partnership or connection that was balanced, was happy, there was a good communication or good cooperation going on there. I feel like the two of you even have like some sort of soul contract or soul connection together. That I feel like your spirit guides and ancestors want you to take a second look at, because you do have the Four of Pentacles as well. So I don't know if it's where you feel like you need to protect yourself or guard yourself from this person. Maybe you have every reason to, but I feel like your spirit guides are like, take a second look and see if there's something more to it than that. You have the Ten of Swords in the dark. So I feel like this person has healed, or maybe you're the one that has healed from this. But I feel the sense of you rising above and figuring things out and looking to see what your next moves are, like putting the past behind you. Maybe you have put the past behind you already, but it's like take a second look to make sure you didn't miss something that could help you moving forward. Yeah, maybe challenging. It may make you not want to do this. Oh man, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you may have other options. This may not be your only option. So I feel like it's just a matter of choosing what you truly want, sticking with it, and seeing how it goes. I feel taking a second look may give you some sort of closure on how to move forward. It may make things feel a little bit easier and less challenging for you, though. That is what I got. You're welcome, meditation. Nacho, what's coming up for Nacho? What's coming up next for Nacho? How can I support these changes? Let's see, what's coming up for Nacho? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Angels or fae that want to come and give Nacho a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nacho a message? Oh man, the Emperor's in the light. For the Emperor in the light, I do feel like there's some boost of ego that needs to come through. I don't know if you need to boost your own ego or if you have an ego already. I don't know. I just feel like there's this energy of you being more courageous, more determined, more confident in your energy, finding a way to be more enthusiastic about the changes you need to make moving forward. Because you do have the High Priestess in the dark, so I feel like you're not truly trusting your gut all that much, not really trusting how you're feeling moving forward. But there is a new beginning. There's a potential. There's growth. There's something. There's a spark of flames. You know, a spark of possibilities. Maybe a spark of passion, a spark of creativity, whatever that is. You have the power to manifest it the way you want to. It's a matter of tapping into your inner knowledge, being honest with yourself, but also staying calm and not allowing your emotions to interrupt your energy. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I feel it's a matter of releasing some sort of sense of control, being a little bit more generous in your energy, letting go of things that are no longer serving you anymore. What else does Nacho need to know about this energy? What else does Nacho need to know about this energy? Seven of Wands. Yeah, like just because you have your guards up doesn't mean you can't give the energy a chance. Doesn't mean you can't trust yourself, even though, you know, you have clear boundaries, clear expectations. The Nine of Pentacles in the dark too, so it's a matter of boosting that sense of independence. You know, I feel it's a matter of putting in the hard work and being honest with yourself, and figure out what your next moves are, what you want to do there. Yeah, that's what I got. I feel like there's also this energy of you avoiding the drama. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from though. Matthew. What does Matthew need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Matthew a message? For any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? The Four of Pentacles is in the light. Oh man. I feel like there's this energy of being possessive and cautious and kind of like staying within your safety zone instead of expanding yourself too far. But the Three of Pentacles, like, yes, Matthew, expand yourself, expand your vision, expand your expectations. I also feel this energy like stop restricting yourself, don't hold yourself back, don't self-sabotage yourself, expand your vision, see what's out there, make those future plans, right? Two of Wands, making those future plans, future goals, having a vision, making that decision, seeing your worth and your potential for what it really is. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, so sparking that spark, right? Get that fire burning, find that motivation, find that energy. I feel like there may be a new connection, a new work, new something is trying to come through that you need to grab onto. I feel like it's not going to fall in your lap. You have to go get it. You have to grab it. You have to hold on to it and adapt to the changes that it will bring. It seems positive overall. But that can go. Ivy, what does Ivy need to know in general right now? New beginnings. These new beginnings may be stressful, but they're new beginnings. The Fool always says, be spontaneous. Step into the unknown. Be a little bit more adventurous, even though it may be scary. Well, what does Ivy need to know about this energy? What does Ivy need to know about this energy? What does Ivy need to know about this energy right now? Ooh, okay. I mean, it's not too bad. You know, there maybe comes with stress, but sometimes anything new can be stressful, right? There may be some fears, maybe some overwhelming energy. Overwhelming could be exciting, or I'm not quite sure what that is for you. But you're starting a new beginning. Look for those new opportunities. A fresh start may be coming, but it does seem to be involving you jumping into the unknown, which can cause some fears, anxiety, stress, whatever that is for you. But a matter of you being honest with yourself, make those bold moves, be ambitious, be persuasive in your energy. Let go of any BS that could be holding you back. There is the Two of Pentacles as well, so you may have to juggle things around. Sometimes it's a matter of juggling your budgeting with your time management, or if it's a matter of seeing how flexible you can be with how much you're going to stretch your money situation, or what's going on with that. What does Ivy need to know about this new path forward? What does Ivy need to know about this new path forward? The Knight of Swords, being bold in your energy. Take that ambitious. Be persuasive. You have the Knight of Swords twice. So yeah, it's time to take action. The Three of Pentacles, you know, I think this is kind of like a solo journey, something you have to figure out on your own. You have to boost your own ego, boost your own courage. It may be stressful, but I feel like you got this, right? I think it is a positive journey that's worth pursuing or figuring out what it is. Culture. Guidance on controlling roommate. Okay, for culture. Guidance on controlling roommate. We can't really control anyone, right, culture? The only person you can control is yourself. What kind of guidance can we give to culture? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Can we give culture some guidance on how to work with her roommate? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? We could give culture some advice on how to deal with her roommate. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae can come and give culture a message on how to deal with her roommate. There is the Four, yeah. Oh, confronting. Sorry, confronting. I was reading controlling. It goes either way, right? I didn't read it. I didn't read the question that way, anyways. Sorry about the controlling. Confronting, yes. This is just spiritual guidance on how to deal with your roommate to begin with. You do have the Four of Cups in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of taking time to think things through, pull back, and evaluate your situation with the roommate. Um, And I feel like there's this energy of you being more emotionally um connected with yourself, right? Being more emotionally supportive. That doesn't mean like, taking over or um what's that word? I got in. Sorry, I lost the energy of what I was gonna say. Sorry I said the word wrong, but I didn't actually use that as a reading, but I have to do it again. For culture, what does culture need to know about confronting her roommate? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels are okay. You have guidance for culture. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels are fae. They want to come and give culture a message of how to confront her roommate. For the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady seems the way to go, right? The Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, right? I feel the sense of being patient, being practical in your energy, being responsible, making sure your energy is supportive and stable. The Fool is in the dark, so I feel like there's not really anything new you can introduce to your roommate. I also feel like there's this energy of like holding back and being in control over your energy. There is a Two of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel like even though there is a tough decision here that you need to make, I feel like you're avoiding making any decisions right now, especially any that are overwhelming and stressful and hard to figure out to begin with. Because there is also the Three of Pentacles about, that you're on the right path. It's kind of like looking ahead, being a little bit more optimistic of what the long term plan or goals are. What advice can we give to culture about her roommate? For the Emperor is in light. Like being confident in yourself. I feel like there's an energy of you resisting making any changes, especially sudden unexpected changes. The Emperor's in a light here, like having confidence. You're the one that's in power of your actions and that sort of thing, and your own well being. The Two of Cups, there's definitely an imbalance between you and the roommate. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands and the Two of Swords. So it is a difficult decision on how you're going to navigate this. Um, the King of Wands is in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of you showing some compassion with confidence. I know that's a hard thing to do given the situation. I know there's some hard decisions that you need to be made here, but I feel like it's more about what you can do. I feel like confronting your roommate is not going to be helpful. It's more about confronting your own thoughts and feelings and how you can make peace with it to just keep the home peaceful, even though it's hard. Um, yeah, it's a hard thing to do. The tough decision to be in. Having roommates is not easy. But that is what I want. Mars! What does Mars need to know right now? Brain spirit guides, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. I need or want to give Mars a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Mars a message? There's something trying to come through here. I feel like there's some resistance to any changes. The death card is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of feeling detached or limited with what you have going on. I don't know if that is what's causing this delay or hesitation with starting something new or making changes or ending things that need to be ended. The Six of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like there's a lack of recognition, a lack of attention, or what's going on with that. I don't know if it's a matter of you feeling unseen and needing to put yourself out there a little bit more, boosting your own ego maybe a little bit more. I don't know. We'll clarify. The King of Cups is in the light, so I feel like there's kindness and compassion your way. I don't know if that's you giving love and compassion to someone else and they're not accepting it or they're not recognizing that you're giving them kindness and compassion and they're the ones that are hesitating with moving forward. Whatever it is, you do have that sense of home, right? The Four of Wands in a light. I feel the sense of belonging and community and showing up when you need to, which is a really good energy. Maybe it's Thursday. No, tarot world can always be reversed. Four of Wands is now in the dark. Yeah, so I don't know if it's you putting yourself out there and someone else is resisting it or the other way around. There is a Ten of Swords. I feel like someone is in a very negative headspace right now and they feel done with it all. They're burnt out. They're done trying, even though you or them feel like they are. The Hangman, shifting perspectives, right? Ugh, that's a hard one. But I just feel like they're just hanging around and things are moving too slowly, maybe feeling like they're not moving at all. I feel like there's a decision to make of what needs to end and what needs to begin. That's trying to come through, especially with the Ten of Swords. It's like something needs to end, something needs to begin. I feel like the beginning is positive. It will be showing you some love and compassion. Um, yeah, the sense of home and belonging seems to be a strong energy that wants to come through as well. But that is what I got. For Sarah, what is Sarah meant to do for a living? An Aquarius, right? Aquariuses are the free spirited. The Aquariuses are really good at astrology, visionary, anything creative, social networking, social media kind of thing. Aquariuses are good at teaching, getting involved in risky business, techie activists. Let's see for Sarah. What does Sarah need to do? What is the energy around what Sarah is meant to do for a living? There are any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message of what she should be doing for a living? What should Sarah be doing for a living? What is the energy around Sarah feeling satisfied with their career and making money to be wealthy? There's a hidden message from the universe there. The Four of Swords is in the dark, so the Four of Swords is like get out of your head and explore some new territory. The Fool is in the dark here, so I don't know if this is the challenge of you getting outside your comfort zone. The Fool is also an Aquarius, right? That free-spirited, seeking adventure, speaking something that's more spontaneous, not something that keeps you sitting at a desk and not making any movement kind of thing, right? The hidden message from the universe is the Ace of Wands. You need to spark something new, something that makes you feel connected, sparks that ambition, gives you that drive, gives you that innovation as well, but motivation and be inspired to get up and go to work every day. It could be more about working with others, collaborating, networking, um, teamwork, effort, skills kind of thing. Because I just feel the sense of this energy may be a slow increase, may not be fast, quick money, but it does seem to be like there's something out there for you. Your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. It's just a matter of getting out of your head and more into your free spirited energy and seeing where that will lead you. Let's clarify on this. What else does Sarah need to know about her future career energy? What type of career energy can we get for Sarah moving forward? The King of Cups, right? I feel that for you. Do what makes you feel more emotionally in tune, what makes you happy, what makes your heart sing, kind of thing. Follow your heart and dreams, right? You have the devil in the dark as well. So I feel like it's a matter of breaking any beliefs that's holding you back. Release anything that could be restricting you from moving forward. You know, if you feel like you don't have the schooling for it or this or that for it, work your way around it, right? There's a lot of jobs that are hiring people who they used to only hire who are qualified and now they're not, at least where I am. I feel like that is all over the place right now because jobs are just kind of mixed up and all over the place. Um, this one suggests is teamwork, collaboration, apprenticeship. Like I was saying before, you have all the tools and skills you need. It's just a matter of believing in yourself and manifesting what you want to manifest. Could be a matter of you starting your own career, your own business. I don't know. That's what I thought. I guess I'm done. Thank you everyone for being here. I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. I appreciate everyone who's being here. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier, or 2 hours and 10 minutes earlier. But thank you everyone for being here. I will be back tomorrow. Hope you all have a great night. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Thank you.